Hey everybody, welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be transforming my wallet. As you can see, it's kind of that fake leather, and it has a cute little look on it, some cute little eyelashes and lips, but I really wanted to upgrade it and make it my style. So the first thing when you're going to do a painting project on fabric is to just make sure that your surface is rough so that your paint will stick. So as you can see here, I'm just sanding the whole surface all around just to make sure that my paint has a spot to stick and that it doesn't flake off when I'm finished. So I'm just going to go around the whole thing and make sure that I get every area. And I sped it up a little bit just because it took some time, but I'm just laying the base coat on. The base coat I decided to go with is white. When I started, I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to paint on the wallet itself, so I just started with a white base coat just to kind of give myself a blank slate. I think I ended up doing maybe 4 coats of paint for the base coat. I think I only filmed myself doing maybe 2. But yeah, I ended up doing a couple of coats off camera just to make sure I had a nice solid white surface. I wasn't too sure if I was going to keep the white or just completely go over it with color, but either way, I just wanted to make sure that it was nice and clean and clear for me to use. So while we're going through all of these layers of paint, just want to say a quick thank you so much for watching. This is my very first video on YouTube, and I'm still learning about the process of editing and videotaping. So this one's a little rough, I'll admit, but it was really fun to try to shoot it and figure it out. And it was also really fun to make the wallet. And that's kind of what this channel is gonna hopefully be about going forward, is just kind of creating things and showing them here. So we're gonna start with my own personal wallet, just so that yeah, we have a cute little starting project. So as you can see here, I'm again painting another base coat layer. I feel like I painted white probably for like 7,000 hours. And I'm super exaggerating there, but honestly, it just felt like I painted layer after layer after layer of white paint. Thankfully, I have lots of white paint, so that was good. The good thing about a tiny project like this is it doesn't use a lot of supplies, so you're really able to stretch your supplies. You can see my hairdryer poking out there. I have an old hairdryer that I use to help dry paint a little faster. When you're working with fabric paint, it's a little more forgiving with a heat setting too. So I was able to actually put it on the heat setting and get that paint to dry really quickly so that I wasn't spending forever. Okay, so here's where I finally start to lay down color. So I'm just blocking out color for some of the patterns, and I'm using just a mixture of the base color with a little bit of white just to kind of soften the color a little bit before I apply it down, rather than using it straight from the bottle. As you can see, I'm using a matte fabric paint, and this fabric paint is a brush on, so it makes it a lot easier to apply onto a really flat surface like this, nice and evenly. So I'm just going through the pattern, doing the back side. And now I'm working on the front side of the wallet. So we're doing the blue sections here with the little circles. Sometimes I use a dotting tool, sometimes I use my brush. It just kind of depends on the size of the circle that I want to make. If it's smaller, I'll probably use a dotting tool or even just the end of one of my brushes. And we're doing the stripes now for the pink pattern, which I didn't want to do the swirls again just because I want to make it a little bit different side to side, just so that you have that contrast. And then we're going to work on the yellow section next. And when I was editing this video, I noticed I had something clearly in the way of my camera, and I did not notice that when I was filming. So at the top there, you can see it's a little blurry, and that's just the stand that my iPhone is propped up on. I'm taking this video with my iPhone, so clearly I need to practice that. So we're just laying in the stitching for the rest of the pattern, going back and forth. And when you're doing the stitching like this, especially for something like a cartoonish kind of thing, you don't want to go straight. You want to go ziggy-zaggy. So here's the finished product. There's the first side. And then on the back in that little square, I just added a K off camera. I just thought that that side needed a little something where the other side had a cute little heart. It's still totally functioning. I did clean up the edges with a little black, but there you go. So that's my Sally DIY wallet makeover. If you guys liked it, you can go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe to see more videos, please do so. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you at the next video.